hell?
Doing?
No.
It has promised your ass in a blender.
Nice. 2 girls
Yep.
in a cup style? Oh,
Yep.
wait, stop. I shouldn't say that.
And welcome on in the show. We are already starting off with a bunch of bullshit.
Well, I am a bull and I do shit, so I guess it kind of fits.
Oh shit.
I'm not a steer. Don't get that mixed up.
Steer.
we
And now
walked
we
in
got
the
Mike
wisest.
going.
We walked in the wisest today, right, Mike?
Uh-huh.
And right as you walk in, they had a meat thing set up for beef. There was a bunch of steaks, hamburgers, stuff like that. And above it, they had this arch, and it was cow balloons. It was great.
Hey, Elmo.
I'm like, I should buy one of them and put it on, put it over Katie when she's sleeping. We should lay her flat over top of her. I am not that nice of a person. Trust me, I will do some crazy shit that's fun. Either at my own expense or at other people's expenses. So, if you don't like have penises drawn on your forehead, don't fall asleep at a party.
Wow.
Exactly.
My feedback is important for what? What the hell are you talking about?
I usually don't go to parties to sleep.
Well,
thank God.
I know other people who don't go to parties to sleep, but they kind of sort of forget that fact when they start drinking really, really hard.
Oh yeah, I've been there, done that.
And yeah, then they're like, "Why'd you let me fall asleep?" I didn't let you do shit, dude. You did it to yourself.
Yeah.
Play this. Why'd you let me? No, we're not doing that, dude.
But you did it your own damn self.
No.
Shut up, Brady.
He's like, I did not do it to myself. It was her. She did it. How you doing, Elmo? Elmo's looking for the chloroform.
Meanwhile, I'm looking for the seeds of love.
Oh my!
Uh,
I'll do that scared monkey on the Discord look.
Yep.
Interesting.
Brady. I love him. But why?
So I'm guessing Mom's wanting to have liver and onions soon.
Ew.
Yummy.
Yeah, I'm good with it. As long as it's made right.
I love liver and onions. Some bacon on there.
I don't know. Maybe if I try it now, I might actually say yummy. I don't know.
Good afternoon, Mr. J.
Jay?
Yep, Mr. J is in the chat.
I go to this one restaurant and get that. They give you a nice healthy serving. 2 nice thin pieces of liver.
Very
Shit
nice.
is good.
Okay, so you want to see some bullshit here?
I don't want to see shit. So
Is it steaming?
Chris as an action figure. Me.
not you.
They don't know me very well, do they?
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of them lately.
Right?
That is you. I'm just kidding.
In my dreams, maybe. I do better this way. I can fly under the radar, and people don't expect they don't expect shit from me.
I'll finish that a little later. I need to check something. Oh my God, Brady, you are going to shut up,
Good
Brady.
Lord.
Now you see what the fuck I'm dealing with on the fucking daily. Shut
Hey,
up.
Mr. Shithead over here. Wait, I gotta see what the chat says here.
Shut.
Hey, Johanna.
Do you see what I did?
No.
The seeds of love thing, or
Smack
did
him.
you? Oh, she's beating her pussy.
Oh, that might hurt the monetization.
Shut up, Brady.
My
Whoa.
goodness.
Jay said just spent
I
$400
know.
at Walmart.
Damn.
Elmo said
How many?
a quarter of a cart. Yeah. Jay says just over half full. Elmo,
Oh.
$400.
Mm-mm-mm.
Elmo says going to go to Aldi a
Aldi.
little later, pick up some stuff. Mr. Ohana is in the house. Jay said give that cat some catnip so it can chill out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Well,
shit. But I
I don't.
can't fucking do shit.
I think it would make it worse because then he's just going to be like slurring his meows.
Yeah.
No. No. It's like, fuck.
That would be pretty fucking funny.
You're not passing your sobriety test today, Brady.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Welcome in, everybody. How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a good day.
But yeah, Jay, this has been all fucking week with Brady. I cannot get him to stop at all.
He's worried about you. He knows you're stressed about some stuff.
Yeah, that in the new house.
Yeah, and wanting the trash in my fucking trash can.
That could be part of. Oh no, I'm not putting the links in there yet. Never mind.
Actually, I think the catnip is at the house, so next week, or Monday when I go there, be going in my room and getting the shit out of there.
Sorry, give me 1 second here, you guys and gals. I'm trying to get.
That's been a second.
Yeah. Ah, there it is. I got you
This
now, you
fucking
dirty sons of bitch.
fucking game is rigged.
It always has
What?
been.
Solitary. I was playing it there for a
Uh-huh.
while. I don't have internet, so it's just whatever's on my laptop. And I was playing on the easy setting, and I was just smacking it down every time, no problem. But now I put it on random, which is the only one I can get without internet, and that motherfucker's hard. I don't, and I kept seeing it. It was easy, medium, hard, expert, master, grandmaster, whatever. I'm like, how the hell do you even change the game of solitary to be easier or harder? You know, it. I just, but I don't know how they do it, but they do it.
Well, that's good, Jay.
Yeah, it's always well. It's not good that birdseed's expensive. That's definitely not good. But yeah, hopefully it'll last you for a little while.
He said by the end of next month. It should last them until then.
Good afternoon, Mr. Dave. How are you
Hi,
doing,
Dave.
sir?
Could I actually fell in my pocket when I was down at my brother's house? Guess I'm gonna have to eat
Uh-huh.
this. I don't know how it got
Uh-huh.
in there.
He sounds so disappointed.
I came home and there it was in my pocket. I'm like, what the hell? A mini coffee cake? Wow.
We're gonna have fun here.
No, Brady.
I'm gonna give him hell later and tell him he needs to buy the big coffee cakes.
Yeah, ask him why he's such a cheap ass.
Yummy, yummy.
Da, 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 da.
God damn it.
It's right here. I gave you some already.
Brady, get the hell out of the camera.
I'm handing out catnip.
Nice.
I'm a glutton for punishment. Get off of there. No. These damn cats, I'm telling you. They almost sent us over to frickin' Rumble with a reject. He stole Jay's hammer the other day. Because he stepped on the chat as he walked over it.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Jay was no longer a mod.
Flip the camera.
And we think it's all accidental, but they're doing that shit on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
They're getting ready to become our overlords.
Yeah. They want our thumbs.
Whoa, Fluff! Dude, man.
What did
You can't see his
you
nuts
said
in your face?
No.
You have to change it. You're gonna have to change the name of this to Crazy Cat Channel.
Right?
I know, right?
We all seem to have a crazy cat. Multiple crazy cats, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Well, here's the latest ones, Mike.
It's got more kittens.
There's 5 more babies.
Huh.
So, Callie's
Yeah,
been being a good mom.
yeah, cats, animals are amazing, in that aspect.
Well, not all of them.
Most of them.
Not Leo.
Like Gray, when she had her first 2 sets of kittens, she was horrible as a mom.
Well, first kittens. I know Sassy did. I know Sassy she was a hell of a good mom. You'd see the kittens out playing in the junkyard when Sassy was sitting there. And when Sassy would come down to the house and get food, you wouldn't see them kittens at all. It's like she told them, you stay underneath this Firebird until I come back. And you wouldn't see them. And then she
Okay.
moved them from the Firebird down to a Ford van, then to another car, a Jeep, and then she moved them right out back of my house behind a tractor trailer. And she was a good mom. She was tiny when she had them, before she had them kittens. Now she's fucking fat.
Now the dad, Tiger, he was a different breed. You just fucking farted right in my face, you little son of a bitch. Ooh, that's hard.
Damn. How you like this shit?
Right? Jay said when they want your attention, they break stuff. They're pretty smart little assholes.
Oh yeah.
I just had to duct tape everything to the table, Jay, because I came out here this morning to do a show, and my laptop was on the floor. The thing that Jamie sent me to cover the keyboard was on the floor. Yeah, it was a mess. I got to clean this place up in the morning. So, yay!
Ooh.
Reminder to my veterans that are participating. If you've already sent me pictures, thank you. I'm going to be making up a waiver. that I'm going to be sending out. We're not going to make any money off of anything that we're doing. It's just so that you can't change your mind later on and say, hey, I didn't give him permission to use my likeness, and then try and sue us. That's all.
Damn, I can't do that.
Yeah, I got to cover my ass. Probably a little bit better than I normally do, because
Yeah, we don't want to see it.
Ryan was trying to throw pennies and shit down my ass crack yesterday, apparently.
Ew.
Hey, guys, give me a couple minutes. I need to return a call really quick and make sure somebody's okay.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Hurry. Well, don't hurry if they're really needing. Shit, I missed a lot of colored pencils in this damn thing. How's everybody doing? Son of a bitch. Oh, shit. What's your latest project you've been working on, Mike?
Okay, what'd you say?
So what's your latest project you've been working on?
Oh, I'm working on an eagle.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we've been out in a couple of days. Ought to be pretty cool if I can make everything work.
Yeah.
Came up with a bunch of new ideas the other day to try. As soon as summer gets here and I can handle being out there most of the day.
Yeah, I hear you.
Till it gets hot, then I can only work out there till 10 or 11.
Yeah.
It gets too stinking hot.
There's another fucking...
Shit. Got a show coming up in May. I'm hoping I can get rid of a lot of my stuff that I got out there.
That'd be good.
Yeah, that would be good. I'm taking my friend Sarita along, and the last time I took her down there, she was pulling people in. She had people buying stuff, man. She did a hell of a good job for me.
He's going to talk her into putting a string bikini on and rounding them up.
Well, she's a little older than me, so I don't know if she'd be into the string bikini thing. But yeah, she did a hell of a job. If it would have just been me by myself down there, I wouldn't have sold half of what I did probably, because I'd have just sat there and drank coffee and let people do their own thing. But she was pulling them in and telling them, "Look at this, look at that," you know.
I'll come over and help her be a mouthpiece for you.
Yeah, she did a hell of a good job. She's having some health issues right now. I don't know if I'm hoping she'll be able to make it, but I don't know if she will.
Okay, so we're going to steal a video from a friend of mine. Well, not a friend of mine, but somebody that I like to watch on here on YouTube. Because Jay and Elmo just brought this up about the fucking idiots going to these Minecraft movies.
Oh, yeah.
And trashing the theaters.
I seen about that this morning. Crazy shit.
And they're going to end up making it so that the theaters are going to ban the movie outright.
Yeah.
expectations for its opening weekend at the box office. It doubled what the industry thought. It doubled what Warner Brothers thought they were going to make on just the opening weekend. A Minecraft movie strikes gold with record-shattering $163 million U.S. launch, $313 million globally.
Okay, let me pause it there for a second, okay? So let's compare. You've got the Minecraft movie, which is by Jack Black, who most of America can't stand at the moment.
Yeah.
Be honest, most of America can't stand it. But kids want to go see it because it's Minecraft.
Yeah.
So parents are still taking their kids to the movie just for that fact. That just kicked the shit out of a big budget Disney movie that should have been a slam dunk to make hundreds of billions of dollars.
Yeah.
But they screwed it up so much that it's so toxic that nobody they can't. They have people showing theaters. There's one maybe 2 or 3 people in an entire theater.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen the one with the star that she was sitting in a movie theater all by herself.
And then there was oh shit, that one just ran out of my head. Oh, it must not have been that important. So here we go.
Target demographic, a younger target demographic.
What did I do? No.
Hi, Fred.
What's up?
What's going on, Mr. Fred?
I thought you would just set the show up for later. I didn't know he's doing it now.
No, I'm doing dinner a little bit later. So I told him if we were doing a show this afternoon, I was going to do it at 2 o'clock.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I should have said that better.
No, you're fine.
So how you doing?
I'm all right.
Hey, Fred.
Hey, Mike. Man, I like some of that. I like your Facebook page, dude.
Okay.
I got some good looking work.
Thanks, man.
So, yeah, Daniel's right. She doesn't care because she got paid already. She got her millions of dollars to go and act like a freaking idiot and ruin a movie. So,
ow.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Okay, here's what we're talking about. Here's what they're doing in these damn theaters.
That we have so far.
This is the mild one.
A little bit too loud.
Oops, sorry.
Of course, this is the chicken jockey sequence. So, I Am Steve. We gotta get to the I Am Steve one. Here we go. So that's one of the more tame ones, right? Here's another one, somewhat tame compared to what we're about to show you. Chicken jockey! And even here, you got people throwing shit, you got people going crazy, but that's nothing compared to some of these other ones here.
Yes, this one's nuts.
Fuck, I can't see. It's so small.
I'm sorry, bud.
That's all right.
I'll buy some magnifying glasses.
Look, the target demographic for this movie is these fucking young people who, a lot of them, all they do a lot of the time is watch cringe Minecraft YouTubers. That's who they wanted for the audience, and it fucking worked. You cannot deny that. That's who this movie was made for. That's who's coming, and that's who's doing these fucking TikTok trends. Here's another one.
And this is our youth coming up.
Yep.
Oh, wait till you see this one. The one that comes up
Hell, I
after
didn't see
this
the
one.
last one.
Shit that they're
Well, they're throwing popcorn all over the place. It's almost like Rocky Horror Picture Show. Remember what they used to do with them?
This might be the craziest one.
But this is
that I've
worse
seen
because
so far.
somebody brought a livestock into a frickin' movie theater.
You know what? If everybody would quit paying the fucking attention to it, quit reporting about it, it would go away.
But this person is holding an actual fucking chicken.
Yep, he's holding a
What?
chicken.
I may not hold a chicken, but I'll hold a bucket it comes in.
In his hand. You see right here. And right here.
How did the person at the ticket sales counter who took their tickets and let them in there not see a fucking chicken?
He saw it.
Or hear it.
All this is all about me.
Yep.
That's all this is about.
The person was taking, the person who was a friend that let him in, probably through the back door.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, I thought about that, and thought maybe I made it want to change it, but no, it probably fits. So yeah, I'm all for having a good time when you go out to the theater and stuff. But man, have some respect for the people that gotta fucking clean up. If you're gonna make a mess, stay back behind and help clean it the hell up. That's what Jason
If people would quit viewing it on YouTube, freaking reporting it on the local news, get daggum cops in there, get order restored like it's supposed to be. This is our youth, guys. This is who's going to fucking take care of us, or supposed to take care of us.
Yeah.
They're not.
When I start shitting my pants.
That's what I always tell people right there.
You're aiding and abetting. It's all this is about.
You know, these are people that are going to be taking care of all my nieces and nephews at some point, you know.
Yeah.
In different fields. God forbid the medical field. Jesus.
And this, I mean, it's politic driven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's political.
That's the reason why I just don't talk politics anymore. It just fucking, it's frustrating.
Yeah. 100%.
And I ain't been the most motherfucker in the world here the last couple of weeks. So
Red going all robot on us.
I have to be quiet. Well, I just have to be. I said this is the reason why I ain't been my normally social self here lately. Yeah. I'm fucking tired.
No, I get it, bud.
They start talking that bullshit, and it's just time for me to go.
Yeah.
I bet you I ain't watched the news in I don't know how long.
I haven't watched it.
No, you can't.
Just because I'm tired of hearing it.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I said on a post the other day, you know, like ABC, they were talking about that helicopter that went down in New York. And they just kept showing the clip over and over and over. And then they were going to different reporters in the same segment, and they were saying the same damn thing. They went to like 4 different reporters. They all gave the same stupid look at it. And they just kept showing the loop over and over. And it's just ridiculous, man. Why are they, you know, that is between the helicopter pilot, whoever owned the pilot or whoever owned the helicopter, and the people that were on it. The rest of the world, it's none of their business.
Well, you know, it's like a damn car crash where there's blood and guts hanging out everywhere, and some of these warfare. Report it, okay? Report it one time or maybe 2 times, but day in and day out, give us families a break. They have to keep reliving it over and over and over.
Part of my point exactly, you know.
So what? To desensitize us.
Well, exactly. That's exactly what it is. Desensitizing us all, you know, that, oh, that ain't so bad. That ain't so bad. You know, like 50 people just got like wiped out. That's not so bad. That's not so, yeah. Well, that's because I wasn't in that crowd. If I was in that crowd, it would be a little worse.
I'll give you a good one. Lake and Riley.
Yes.
Her mother even said on an interview, she said, "I wish that some of y'all would quit showing these pictures
Yeah.
over and over and over. We know, I know,
Yeah.
I'm tired. I can't sleep at night because it's all I hear on the news. This, that, and other thing.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Absolutely, man.
Fucking
Absolutely.
chat. Jay goes, or Elmo said emotional support chicken. Jay said probably Elmo. Fried chicken always makes me feel better. Elmo says
Hell yeah.
I always
With
take
the
a
with
bucket
the
of chicken to PETA rallies. I bring
with
enough
the
to share.
daggum
Go
You
ahead,
know,
Fred.
taking a chicken into the movie might not be so bad if you take a damn grill too.
Go ahead, Fred.
I don't remember. I was going to tell you. Somebody got on to me one day about bringing a bucket of chicken, and it was gags, what it was. But I took a Colonel Sanders bucket. I bought and paid for it. Filled it up with those little fucking peak chicks.
That's funny. But
So I brought my own chicken.
then Elmo says I bring enough to share. I'm considerate like that.
Yeah.
Jay says I take hot wings and tell them it's baby chickens.
I had a dirty Santa one time and I knew the girl, and I despised the girl because she was just a hater. She man hated all the fucking time. And I got a daggone KFC bucket, and I went down to the toy store. I hooked her up with her own chicken.
Oh my.
Got a little cock.
Oh.
Sure did.
Whee!
She opened up. She says, "Who the hell gave me a bucket of Colonel Sanders?" I didn't say a word. Nobody else knew either. Because what I did is I had it wrapped up and I put it in a big box. So when you walk in the joint,
It wasn't
nobody
round.
knows. Yeah, they
Yeah.
didn't know and I when nobody was looking, I took the bucket out of the box, put it on the table, and walked off. So nobody knew it was me.
Yeah. So kind of the same premise as that one Facebook post. I think it was a vacuum, and they just wrapped it up, the vacuum itself, and it looked like a big dildo
Dildo,
sitting by the
yeah.
Christmas. Like, yeah, you should have left that in a box.
Oh my
Elmo
god!
said
Even in my pickup truck, they're fucking assholes.
Did you ever see the videos where they put a chicken in a turkey and the dumb people think the turkey was pregnant?
Pregnant.
Oh
I
shit.
saw somebody did that to their teenage daughters, and that was
Yeah.
fucking hilarious. I'm gonna
Elmo
tell you what,
says,
my
Oh, there
teenage
was a
daughter doesn't know
video.
how to cook a damn chicken or a turkey by now. She's got bigger issues.
right.
There was a video of a little, or like a teenage boy, and he pulled out the neck of the
Oh
turkey,
yeah.
and he thought it was the penis. He thought it was the
Yeah.
penis, and I was like, he was gagging
That
so
bird was
bad.
fucking hung
Oh
then,
yeah.
huh?
That was a funny video.
That bird had a pecker
Did you see
10
that?
times the size it should have been. Yeah, I've seen that one before.
Did you see it, Chris?
Yeah, Elmo says,
That
as
was
long as you're not taking the chicken into a porn movie, I guess. Well, that
yeah.
goes beyond kinky there, Elmo.
Well, you could take
Don't you dare start to say Fred.
well, you can take a turkey neck and pretend it's a dildo. Hey, you want to use this?
Oh my.
It's a limp
Give
dildo.
your turkey neck some Viagra.
Jay said, I got
Choke
this
the
one out
shit out
for
of it
Elmo.
too.
Family Guy had a hen-laid egg on the glass. It might have been Jay.
Viagra sales and turkey sales are way through the roof.
my cousin said this is just like American Pie. Oh shit.
The sad part is there's people out there that believe that shit.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Because
Yeah,
this one time at band camp,
that's still one of the greatest lines out of any movie. Because you know whatever
yeah,
comes
because that
out,
was the last thing anybody expected her to say.
right?
And I don't know this to be true. It's hearsay, but somebody told me in real life she is really that sporty.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me. I know somebody
Either
else who was like,
she did some adult movies or got caught with some pictures or something. But yeah, they said she was she's a little tart. Anyway,
oh
so I
my.
can't get enough of trucking, so I decided to take my fifth wheel for a drag.
Where you headed with it?
And people are still being dildos.
Jay says, haha, I found the short of the hen. Are you going to send it to me, Jay? Wait, I do have a text message, so maybe you already did send it to me. Yep, he did.
Oh boy. Excuse me.
Oh, girl.
What?
I didn't say anything. He said, oh boy. I
Uh-huh.
said, oh girl. I gotta go find me some ice to pour down the damn toilet tank so
So you can ice it all up.
clear that mess out of there. Well, I break some of that stuff up in the slosh before I get ready to dump it.
For those of you who didn't catch that, he's saying that he puts ice down there and then keeps it from. It helps us slosh and clean it out before he dumps it. If I heard him correctly.
Yeah.
I speak.
Damn, I hear a bunch of bikes going somewhere. Hell yeah. Damn,
Makes you want to run out and jump on yours and follow, right?
it does. I ain't been on mine in a couple of days now, man.
Why
Fortunately,
not?
probably out there.
Oh, wait, never mind.
I pulled mine out today when I get back from
Damn, that's got to be a handful.
this little adventure. I'm gonna go take my bike down to the.
Yeah, we got
Yeah, my bike's screaming. Let's go ride.
we got a bunch of rides coming up here in April and May, mostly May, with the Legion. I can't wait, man.
Right.
I'll do that.
Okay, so here's what Jay sent me.
They
to
had a
show you
memorial
all.
ride this morning.
Go ahead, Fred.
You lost him?
No, I think he's still there.
Oh, there
No,
he is.
he's still here.
What were you saying, Fred?
Well, I'd start talking,
Yeah.
and I said they had a memorial ride this morning and wait 10 minutes before they're supposed to leave to fucking jump me. I'm still in my
Oh
pajamas.
shit. Been there, done that.
At least I was wearing pajamas.
Yeah, right.
No, I need to get this RV cleaned up and wheels rotated, but I get back, I got to take my bike down to the car wash it.
I cleaned mine real good.
Get it looking pretty.
A couple weeks back, I cleaned the hell out of it. That one day, I think it was like 70 something here. I went out and hand cleaned my whole fucking Harley, man. She looked good. Looked like when I bought it almost.
Nice.
Yeah, always nice having a clean bike. But even though most of my friends are like, if their bike's dirty, they're like, well, I ride it. And I'm like, well, I ride mine too, but mine's clean as fuck. Just looks better.
Yep.
I saw something about the CEO of Harley.
Gone.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
going.
It took them
Gone.
long
That should have
enough.
happened 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He
Naturally.
lost them so much of their demographic that left and went to different brands because of his bullshit.
Yeah.
I went to India.
It helped Indian out big time, right? Indian and, Gold Wings are pretty big. I go on a lot of these rides and you see a lot of Gold Wings, a lot of Can-Ams. I mean, now you see a lot of dressers, but like you usually don't see too many wide glides. I'm usually one of the only wide glides there. which is kind of cool because it's hard to be unique when you got a lot of bikes.
Yeah.
But on the same hand, on a different hand, it's hard to go to a bike show and find two bikes that are the same. You know, people always customize them somehow that there's a little difference, which is also cool.
Looks like we have a new person in here. Jody Genealogy. Welcome in. How you doing? Good to have you here.
Uh-oh.
Just to throw this out, this is an 18 and over spicier channel sometimes. We talk about all
Spicy.
kinds of crazy shit. So hopefully you don't get offended, and hopefully you have a good time with us. So,
Yeah.
if I may ask, where are you from? My name is Chris. They call me Sasquatch. And I am from outside of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. They tell me I should be Amish.
A place where
Amish.
nobody
We
wants to
don't.
go.
All you'd have to do is shave your mustache off, Chris. You'd be all right.
You want to come up here and pick up your crock of shit there, Fred? Almost,
Oh no, you didn't.
almost said I tried to
Yes,
join
he
Why
did.
did?
Livestream before my Huffy
Why do
had.
you think I ain't got it till now?
Well, I'll send it to you then.
No, you keep your crock
Damn!
of shit. You gonna get sassy with me? You just keep your crock of shit.
Nah, you want the stuff that's in it. I added a bunch of stuff.
My
Yeah,
corn?
Is
I'm
it
trying to get.
20s and 50s, hundreds?
Well, I can print them out for you if you really want them.
I need some spare toilet paper.
I'll make sure I put Kamala Harris's face on them then.
Yeti.
Hello.
Hey, there you go. You
I
how many?
purposely misspelled my name for you, Yeti.
Oh.
So
Fair enough.
there you go, Jody. How many
Hey,
people
Yeti.
can say that they've met a Yeti and a Sasquatch all in the same day?
Yeah.
Right.
Hooked on phonics. It works for you.
Yeah. Hooked on bong hits work for me.
Hooked on phonics. I is smart.
Reading is
Yeah.
fundamental.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, seriously. Frickin'.
No, I'm not smart. I'm educated.
Oh, is that kind of like? Is that kind of like the football player when he was talking about being vaccinated? Aaron Rodgers.
Oh yeah.
They asked him and they said, "Are you vaccinated?" He said, "Yeah, I'm inoculated." And they just went along with it. He did, but yeah, he ended up making a complete and total mockery out of them all. It was
That's
great.
funny.
They got him. He got him to let him show his freaking big toe on national television. You are not going back over there, sir, because every time you go over there, you decide to flop down against the damn laptop and you move it, and I'm not moving it again.
Ow.
Come here.
What? You said you duct taped it.
No, I duct taped the holder. Hey,
There you go. Just duct tape everything.
Duct tape
Don't
fixes
tape
everything.
duct tape my ass.
Whoa.
I went there.
Kinky.
I had a
Kinky.
kid.
Hey,
Go ahead, Fred.
I was saying, now wait a minute there, Hoover.
Okay.
Duct tape her ass. You got to have air intake in there if you're going, and air exhaust if you're going to sucky.
I ain't sucking
Here we
today.
go.
Oh,
I
she's
ain't
sucking
sucky today.
Because I won't give up that $1,000. You won't sucky now.
Jay says, I think it's crazy that they named the biggest language app out there Babbel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? That the Christian aspect of that is, right? Jay? Or anybody? Does anybody understand?
Babylon.
Well, yes, but it's a specific thing in Babylon that they tried to do. Yeti?
They tried.
Well, building the tower.
Yeah.
Tower
the Tower of Babel is they wanted to be like God. They wanted to reach the sky, to heaven. So they decided they were going to build a tower up there to show that people were just as powerful as God. And God was not appeased. He was not happy. It actually really made him angry. So
Oh
he
shit.
took and split them into nations and made them so that they could not communicate with each other. Gave them different languages and put them in different aspects of the world. That is why they call it Babel, the language app.
Yeah.
That's how it connects with the Christianity, with the Bible. So
That used to be one of my favorite jokes when Biden was in there. I used to tell people I'm going to go on Babbel to learn how to speak Biden.
Right.
Hell, a site like that's got to know how to speak Joe.
they're sitting there going,
You would
"Hey,
think.
you need to go talk to the Jewish and learn how to talk Yiddish."
Ah. Or you could go with
There was some meme out there
No.
about Joe and Kamala. One was called Kokomo, and one was called Camel Toe.
Damn.
Oh my!
Kokomo and Camel Toe.
Boy.
Oh, I got something I gotta show you guys. Hold on, I gotta look it up. Give me a second. This is freaking great too. Where's my YouTube app? I guess Jody left. She didn't answer me. Oh well. Sorry to hear that, Jody. Have a good day. Be safe.
Maybe she's ignoring
Who
you.
that person?
Chris, real quick. Are you gonna send out the sleep gummies? Or cause I said at first I said no, and then I said, let's go ahead and try it.
Yeah, I can do that Monday.
Okay.
For multiple months.
All right, are y'all ready?
No.
Because this is
Born
going
ready.
to have yous rolling. Fred, are you at a spot where you can pull over to watch this?
No,
No.
I can't right now, dude. I'm on the interstate with my
Ah.
RV behind me.
Oops.
All right. I'll send it to you then. But
If you must.
oh no, you're gonna want this.
But this situation just keeps getting weirder and weirder.
Ow. That little girl. Whoa.
No, look what they did. Look whose face they put on her.
Oh, Johnson and Johnson.
They put Diddy's face on that baby.
That's funny.
And it was baby oil in the background that the baby was pointing to.
Y'all some sick bastards.
We know, but we're fine.
Well, I never claimed otherwise.
I'm going to go and throw you outside, and I'm going to lock the door so you can't get back in.
I don't believe you.
Apparently, the baby's yelling was enough that it pissed off Whiskers. Whiskers actually jumped up and was biting the phone.
Damn.
I almost said baby Diddy. Yeah.
And here goes Brady meowing again.
Uh-oh, did I start that? That?
Yeah, that's what I was about to do.
Oh, man. So, what are y'all having for supper tonight?
Baby steak, do 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 do. Baby steak, do 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 do.
Jamie's gonna text you.
Did I tell you about that?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
That was good.
The
You can tell us again.
calves in the corral started baby steaking it. Oh
Yeah.
my god!
I should do that down at the neighbors. They've got a bunch of calves in there that they're raising up.
Right.
Do some veal. Baby veal.
Veal is
Oh
good.
shit.
Okay, Fred, where's this damn truck wash at?
Chocolate.
Trucker.
I wasn't expecting.
It's time for
Ow.
wash my RV.
Mm. You know, if you teach people how to drive trucks, you can make them wash your RV for you.
Do what now?
So if you train people to drive trucks, you can have them wash your RV for you.
No, I'm good.
They did that to us when I did the whole Swift thing. One of the instructors brought in
Oh, there it is,
truck
right there.
repairs or something, and we had to wash it too. Oops,
Let's see here.
I got it wrong.
Yeah, that's not right. You're not supposed to do that.
Well, I figured I'd try it at least once.
Oh,
Just don't
shit.
inhale.
Ah, ah, whee! From Jack Prosobic, 21 minutes ago. Hey, Dave, are you still with us, buddy? I
Guys,
hope
I'm out of here. I'll talk to you later.
All right,
Alright,
thank
see
you.
you,
Later, bud.
Fred. Well, afternoon,
He's
everyone.
playing.
Karen's
He's
letting me have
playing
a break.
fetch.
Hi, Thomas. Welcome in, bud.
Brady's playing fetch.
Okay. So, let me set this up. I'm hoping Dave's still here because he'll love this one.
Oh, hey, our names are on the screen now.
Having a rough day?
Yep.
Do you find yourself acting irrationally?
What the hell?
Do you get mistaken as a hyena?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
So, now let me explain what that is.
Okay.
Okay. That was a protest, a protest in Denver, Colorado.
Right.
Guess who just rolled up 21 minutes ago and
Nice.
rolled out with some people?
Ice, baby.
Yeah.
Just
That would
like
have been a
Yeti
more
said.
appropriate. That would have been a more appropriate song to have on that video.
Yeah, ice, baby.
Ice, ice.
Gunther Eagleman with the comment of the day. They made it easy for Ice. They knew exactly where to go to find him.
Right. They're just
Elmo,
showing
you ready to
everyone
go?
else what not to do.
Oh yeah.
Is Elmo heading out?
Uh,
I don't know.
if I move this damn window.
Maybe he thought Thomas was saying Karen's letting me have a break. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking anymore.
Thomas is all squinty eyed. He was finally let out of the basement.
Too bad we couldn't put Biden back in it.
Oh shit.
Bet you if they'd built a replica in his basement, you probably wouldn't have been able to tell the difference.
Come here, bring it. Simba, you better not be an app. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it.
No.
Now.
No.
Right?
Look
He's
at
talking
this.
back. He's like, "Mine now." He's like, it's mine now, Mom.
Damn.
He wants that thing.
You sure that's not a deformed dog?
Yeah.
Let go.
It's the
Let go. Let go.
Oh no.
No.
No, we weren't. You misunderstood, bud. Thomas was saying that he was allowed that Karen was letting him have a break, so he was able to come in and for the show. What the hell is that? Is that his toy?
That's a toy. He's not
my.
letting it go.
Thomas
Let
asks,
go.
who's JMO?
Let go. Come on.
So I'm not a big fan of Fit and Fresh. I don't know if you ever heard of those two.
I'm not either.
They're two guys that bring on some of the stupidest women in the world, and then they just try
Let go.
and degrade them and make them look real even stupider.
Well, I mean, in their
But
defense, they kind of make it easy.
Yeah.
well, no, I'm not saying they don't. But here it's they're saying developing Fresh and Fit host Myron made a Netflix actress cry and walk off the show after calling her out for being a fake Christian. Myron, y'all are cap. You're not Christian. If you're a woman and you're not submissive, you're fucking useless, is what he said. And sorry, if you're using that kind of language, you're not being a very good steward of Christianity either. If that's what you're trying to do, you know, I'm at least honest. I do cuss, and I'm working on that. You know, and I've asked for prayers from you guys and whoever is listening for that as well. You know, we all need to pray for each other and pray for the betterment of ourselves. So, yeah. But
I've always
Something's wrong with Brady.
feeling off of them.
something wrong with him. What do you mean?
I don't know. You see how
He's bald.
well, besides bald, but look how he meows. And then his back moves up and down
Well,
like
hey.
that.
All right, who did I just ban? Well, I didn't ban. Boo banned them.
Ban Kitty.
I think we got lucky. Jay, type something so I can see if she stole your hammer
You okay,
again,
buddy?
please. That's how Pika meows. It's like he's trying to get more out of it, so he sucks in a lot more air, and then he like bloats himself. Is that
Well, no,
what
it's like
you're
he's
talking
trying to. It's like he's trying to poop or something.
about? You said he gets excited
He's
when he
having
poops,
itch.
so maybe he's starting to get ready. He's getting warmed up for it.
Yeah.
But he
If you
can't.
see
He's
him,
not.
Well, he's at it.
if you see him start
No.
doing that shack wiggle, you better worry.
Nah.
No, I'm sure he's okay. He's just you startled him. Holy hell! What's she saying now? Marjorie Taylor Greene says senior citizens struggle financially maybe more than any demographic. Inflation has hit them so hard and it's practically impossible to live on Social Security, and for some that's all they have. That is why we must implement President Trump's no tax on Social Security. Yeah, that would be a big deal for a lot of people. Also, make it so that states cannot hold people who are senior citizens who paid their dues all their lives, and or people who are legitimately disabled and on disability for a physical disability. You know, make it so that they're not held to the same standards as somebody who can fucking work to get benefits.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, if the government would bury people and they wouldn't have to worry about funerals and shit like that, it might not even be so bad then. But and then they want to what? It's over $10,000 to get buried now.
Yeah, but
Okay, now
you
he
know,
probably let go of the toy.
and I'm not saying this to complain because I'm not, because I'm just happy that I get anything. But last year I got $14,500 is what I made off of my Social Security.
Mm-hmm.
They
Come
tell
on,
me
Brady.
that I make too much to get Medicaid. I said, where in the hell can somebody live off of that?
Nowhere. Not anymore, anyway.
I pay $1,100 a month just for rent.
It's insane.
Daniel says also no property taxes. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I'd love to own my property one day.
That's not boats, bud. That's Mike. Mike says I disagree. And Daniel Elmo says I disagree. The government should not pay funeral. I think it would depend on the circumstances. If they were veterans, I'm okay with doing funeral. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I meant. I did leave that a little fucked up.
Hi, Cassie. Cassie asked if, yeah, Brady's a male.
My cat, yeah, he's male. He's doing better now. I think it was that fucking toy, and it freaked me the fuck out. Like usual.
It's all
I'm
good.
still. I hate getting freaked out like that, but yeah.
Cats are funny creatures.
They are. They like to fucking mess with you as much as they can. And then they're like, what? Why are you worried about me? Because you're my little bitch. And I love you.
Yeah, Daniel, I don't trust them either. They'll end up, you heard, I don't know if you heard about this, but there was an episode where people were paying to have, when they had their animals put down, they were paying the vet to have somebody come pick up those animals, take them to be cremated, and then bring the ashes back.
I did that with both mine, and I will be doing it with Brady.
Well, apparently this happened, I think it was down in Texas, Yeti, but somebody had lost their pet, and it was supposed to be going to be cremated, and that night they got a call from the police stating that somebody had thrown their dog, their beloved pet that they just paid to have put down and get cremated, on the fucking side of the road in a ditch with about
Oh,
5 or
shit.
6 other animals, other pets.
Wow.
Whoever does
I
that
would,
needs to be kicked in the fucking nuts.
That seems like more work than it'd be just to cremate it.
Right?
But anyway, I got to jump off. My mom's about to roll by, so we can go get a filing cabinet.
All righty, bud. Be safe. Take care, and we will talk at you later.
Yes, sir.
later.
Tomorrow, next show will be tomorrow afternoon at 4 p.m. Unless it's nice enough that I can do a fire in the morning. If I can do a fire, we'll do a fireside chat in the morning.
Okay.
We'll see how it turns out. It's going to depend on the wind.
Okay.
But
All righty. Well, I will see y'all then.
all righty.
Later, bud.
Bye, y'all.
Later, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Taking and doing that to my pet would be like doing something to my grandma or my mom. That's liable to get somebody's head ripped off.
Yep.
And how do you make up? How do you make up for something like that, though?
Well,
you can't.
you remember the funeral director over here in Lancaster? Let me look that up. It was a couple years ago. But that funeral director over here that wasn't actually burying people's family members.
Oh, shit.
Trying to get my anxiety down.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Just freaked me out. That's all.
Yeah. This one. Yes. Okay, so it says here, this just was 2021. November 29th is when this article came out. Hi, Animal Farm.
Animal Farm.
Welcome back, Jay. Jay says I'm back. My daughter just tried to put small pieces of bread in a toaster. She's really smart, but also kind of dumb. Sorry. Oh,
Nice
Jamie.
baby.
Animal Farm's asking Jamie with a question mark.
Yeah, Jamie.
All right, so it says a former Lancaster County funeral director convicted of mishandling bodies will spend up to a year in prison. That's it, a fucking year.
Oh my God.
Unreal. Lancaster County Judge Dennis Rainick sentenced Andrew Scheid from Scheid's Funeral Homes. I think they're over your way too.
I
Or
never
they
heard
were
of
anyway. They're out of business now.
that. Well, I would hope so.
But sentenced him to 3 to 12 months imprisonment, followed by 9 months of house arrest and 5 years of probation.
That's ridiculous.
Here's the piece of shit right there. You can see that is evil right there in front of you. He almost looks like Fauci.
Yeah, he looks like fucking Fauci.
It's a Fauci clone.
Hard to believe.
It says Scheid pled no contest to multiple counts of abuse of a corpse and tampering with public records. The plea means he did not admit guilt, but accepted a conviction on the charges. If you were not guilty, you would have went to fucking court and you would have pushed it.
So he's holding to his lie to the very end. In other words,
it says investigators
and they're letting him.
said 4 bodies were found earlier that year at the funeral home that had not been embalmed, sealed, or refrigerated, despite being there for several days. The bodies had started to decompose due to mishandling, and that's all the further we're going to go into that story. So, yeah, that's just evil, and he deserves to burn in a special place in hell. They need to put him down there where Joel Osteen and Kenneth Copeland and Joyce Meyer and all those false prophets are going to go. They can all be happy down there together. Oh, something else that happened, right? That's good. As far as I know, they're doing it right now, and that is they took and made it so that they're they're rejecting any passport to a Chinese citizen, and visas, all visas and stuff for Chinese students or migrant workers are supposed to be being revoked because I don't know if you heard about this or not, but the Chinese made a new law stating that if you come to the United States, you must look for and find and report back to them any kind of intel that might be helpful to them for fighting us. And I saw where there were some senators and we'll say Congress people. I didn't know exactly what house they were in. But that we're sitting there saying that how do we not take and revoke their visas? How do we let them in our country knowing that they're coming here to spy and report back to the CCP how they can fight against us and hurt us? Jay said he's having chicken and rice, dumplings and rice, and
nice.
veggies or cheesesteak sandwiches. Oh, that's what his options are? Yeah, definitely cheesesteak sandwiches. Yep. But in my world, I take and saute green peppers, onions, and mushrooms together in a nice thick butter garlic, and that gets mixed in with my meat. It gives it a
Oh,
nice taste. That didn't come out right, did it?
no, that
No.
didn't.
Oh my! Animal
You know,
Farm says
it was sounding pretty good there for a minute, Chris. It was.
no. I'm not
But
the Taco Bell dog. You remember when they used to have that cartoon of the Taco Bell dog and showing how they put the cream in the quesadillas?
I didn't see that. Oh,
Dave,
shit.
Animal Farm says she's got to go. She needs to move where Dave is. Dave is out in Colorado.
Colorado.
Yeah. Um. Daniel said it's only 77 down in Florida.
Shit, I'd take 77.
I'll be 82 tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dave said 8-1 question mark. Okay, deep breaths. I'm going to assume this is just a glitch in the matrix. So it's gonna be a cheesesteak cheesecake night, huh? Say that 10 times fucking fast. Cheesesteak
To John
cheesecake.
Gong. You can't even say it right.
Are you learning Chinese over there, Jamie?
No.
You know how the joke when we were growing up was, you know how they name you know how Oriental families name their kids, right?
No.
They take and grab some silverware and throw it, and whatever the noise is, that's what they name their kid.
That's
We were horrible kids, you know it. We were fun, but we were horrible. Dave says Colorado sucks. They're taking all our rights away. Yeah, we need to get you to find a way to get rid of sell your house for a good profit, Dave, and get you out of there. Move out my way. We're turning more red here.
my
It would be
area
great.
is red.
Yeah, we would like help with getting rid of Festerman and that sort of shit here next election. Animal Farms, Jay, yeah. And Jay, now look what you did. You got Elmo and Animal Farm hungry. Now I'm kind of hungry. I'm gonna have to go get my donut. I didn't eat my donut. I left it in the house.
He's got me thinking about running down to the shop down here and get me a California cheesesteak.
Oh my!
Got one down
I'm
there
putting
the
away
other day.
silverware.
It's pretty good.
The California cheesesteak, is that the one with the chicken and
The California cheesesteak just has peppers and onions and shit.
Oh, okay. Well, all except for the shit part, but I mean, hey,
Well,
whatever.
it's all like it's all like it's just a deluxe cheesesteak, really, is all it is.
Yeah, you're right, Dave. Dave says unless you're an illegal, and then you get everything.
Yeah.
Says I gotta stay with my mountains. I'm in the mountains, Dave. I'm in the Appalachians. You can start here and walk your way all the way down through Georgia. North Carolina.
Well, he's got to have his daughter and kids come with him.
Cheesesteaks from CC Peppers, right, Chris? I don't know that I've ever had them. We gotta look that up because I don't know who that is, where that is. We went from funeral director abusing corpses to cheesecakes. What a conversation!
That's how we roll.
little bit all over the place.
Yep.
Oh, this is up in State College. I got you. Yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay.
I've never been there. When we went up for the concert, we saw Disturbed, Kill Switch Engage, Chimera, and of course the one that Katie likes the most. I can't remember. Lacuna Coil up at Penn State, and that was a hell of a show. Let me tell you. But afterwards, the only place open was Eaton Park. That's the only place
Hi,
I ate in
Brady.
State College. Jay says I really wish I could afford ribeye, but it's sirloin today. I get it, bud. Sometimes you want that nice, thick, exclusive, thing. I know, Dave. I know, bud. We'll come rescue you when you need it. I was gonna look something up. What the hell was I looking up?
Your
Oh,
ass.
we're gonna go. Are we taking bets on how fucked up my blood work is?
Yep. Pretty fucked up.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I just got the notification that I have test results back. Let's check out my metabolic. My glucose serum's good. My blood urea nitrogen is freaking off the out. It's high.
What does that
Sodium's
mean?
good.
Well, I mean, like,
Um,
what is that part?
it usually means that not processing like CO2 good enough. My
So you gotta
sodium's
breathe more
good.
air?
My potassium's good. My chloride's good. Oh, my CO2 Venus is good. So that screws my whole theory up. Wow, what the fuck is going on? I think they screwed up here. This isn't mine. Adding gap is good. Creatine's good. Calcium's good. Protein total serum is good. Albumin is good. Bilirubin total is good.
Bilirubin.
All of these are good. We would have lost Jamie on that one anyway.
Huh?
Let's check out
What,
the
bilirubin?
CBCs. No, just my blood work. My blood work's actually good. There was only one thing that was wrong.
Nice.
Yep, this is the one that's going to be off. No, this is not bad either. My immature granulite leucite is absolute is good. Basophils absolute is good. All the absolutes are good. Yeah. My platelet count is good. My MCHC, what the hell is that? MCHC.
HCMC?
MCHC.
MC. I don't know. It's party at red blood work. Red blood cell.
That's low, but just barely. It's my low number is 32, mine's 31.8. And then my hemoglobin is 0.5 low. It's supposed to be at the lowest point, 14, and it's 13.5. But it's good. Holy sheep shit. That's the best my blood work has looked in years.
I can tell a cat has been here.
Oh, yeah? Are you brushing it? Is that what I'm seeing?
No, it's a colored pencil.
Oh. They were chewing on your colored pencil?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so just so you know, I'm not kidding with when I'm telling you about my blood work. This is why my red blood cell count for the last like couple of years. You can see how low it dropped at one point.
Yeah.
My hemoglobin.
Ah, it's actually rising up.
Yeah, like I said, all of this was good for the most part.
Yeah, Monday I have labs, so I'll be getting pinpricked and getting my blood work.
She was good. I was actually surprised. She got me the first time, and it didn't even bother me.
That's awesome.
This is my white blood cell count. How messed up it's been the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Those spikes. Animal Farm says you seem to be improving. Well, this is what happens when I don't have to have surgery every 6 months. But that's going to get screwed up here in 2 weeks. So it's going to throw everything off again. But yeah, like I said, I'm not complaining. Trust me, I'm happy. I'm ecstatic with those. Let's see.
With those numbers.
Let me get caught up. Jay says necrophilia and what? Sorry, asking for a friend. Jay wins. Jay said your blood work is going to be great, and that's the best my blood work's been in probably 10 years. So, Elma says apparently New York is way more nuts than I thought it was. Yes. Yeah, very much so.
Understatement.
Well, it depends on what part of New York you're in. If you're around any of the big cities, run.
You're fucked.
There are parts out in the countryside, the rural parts of New York that are actually sane. I have friends that live up there. They're looking for a guy that committed necrophilia on the subway.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh my goodness.
Saw something about that.
That's so horrible. Animal Farm says they were throwing garbage and poop at protesters in New York from their apartments. Yeah, I can't be mad at that. Dave says I hear New York is far gone. Yeah, they are, bud.
Too far gone.
Listen,
Although there are people trying.
Cassie said she has a physical on Thursday. Well, we'll add you to the prayer request thing, Cassie, that everything goes good. So we'll pray for you. Elmo says I dated some cold-blooded girls before, but she gave him the cold shoulder. He says she also didn't say no, so.
Oh damn!
I should kick you out of the chat for that one for the day. I won't, but I should. Oh my. We are definitely a messed up and fun group because yeah, you can't be in this group if you're easily offended. That's just a rule. If you're easily offended, this is not the place for you to be. We still love you, but
That's our community guidelines.
we're not babying you. We'll just put it that way. Somebody, who was it? Was it George Carlin that did the whole bit about all war is about who has the biggest dick?
Huh.
That's why all bullets and bombs and all that shit are made to look like dicks.
Oh shit.
That was a pretty good bit.
Huh.
I'll see if I can find it and send it out. Yeah. There was somebody else who was saying, I can't wait for the first female president. He says, I just hope they have fucking menopause before they get in office. Otherwise,
Ah,
every time of the month, we're going to be sitting here seeing a bunch of sirens going off, and she's about to blow up some country because they hurt her feelings. Jay said the jokes are the glue that hold us together. That definitely helps. Yeah.
Galoo.
All of us having the same mental disorder helps too.
Yeah.
Or some form of it anyway. Yeah, Well, see, I don't know. I know some women who don't like getting pap smears, and I know some that do, and I
I
know
hate
some
them.
who are kind of indifferent to them. Yeah, Katie's not a big fan of them.
That shit hurts. Don't matter how many times you have sex. It
I'm not
hurts.
even a girl and I don't like it.
Jay said I tried to get in touch with my feminine side, so I crashed my car.
Ah.
Oh my. Are we growling again?
Brady is not really meowing.
Oh no, it's not. It's something out. There's a plane going over or something. Animal Farm says no one likes getting those, Chris. That must. So getting a pap smear is like when we have to go and get the anal finger for prostate.
Whoa.
I'm guessing that would be the best comparison.
Okay, so you have a tool that's like this, and they have to scrape the inside. That scrape hurts.
Well, I'm
You
sure.
just have a fucking finger going up to check the size. We have to get scraped.
Well, it depends. If they see something they don't like, then they can scrape too. So yeah, it would be nice if they would, with the way technology has changed over the years, it would be nice if they could find a better way to do that. Maybe I'll start looking into it, seeing what we can do. I come up with some really creative shit in my head, so I might be able to talk to some doctors and put some ideas in their heads and see where it goes. You know what I mean, Vern?
No one here is named Vern.
Yeah.
Not that you know of. That guy way over there that's barely paying attention, that just has us on in the background for noise. His name might be Vern.
Oh, I knew a Vern.
That's a thing from the I don't know if you were old enough to remember it, but Ernest P. Worrell.
Yeah.
That was his saying because his best friend name was Vern.
Mm.
Know what I mean, Vern? So I'm sure everybody here knows who Doug Mastriano is. I'm sure they've heard the name. He does a thing on X. It's hashtag Never Forget Our Troops. And today he has Lance Corporal Robert Carl Anderson of Middletown, Delaware, who served with Company M, 3rd Battalion, 1st Marine Regiment, 1st Marine Division, 3rd Marine Amphibious Force. Robert was wounded on February 3rd, 1968 in the Quang Tri province of South Vietnam. He was 19 years old. A recipient of the Purple Heart Medal, Lance Corporal Anderson is honored on the Vietnam Veterans War Memorial in Washington, D.C. on panel 37E, line 3. Robert lies in rest at Cathedral Cemetery in Wilmington, Delaware. Rest in peace, good sir. Oh my God, Brady has a twin. No lie. Ready?
Damn.
I mean, they look almost exactly alike, except this one's a little
Yeah.
fatter.
It's crazy. Crazy.
Oh. When is this? April 14th at 7 p.m. So that would be Monday, right? Yeah. If you're following the whole detransitioner thing, okay, so somebody said here, Animal Farm says pap smears are DNA tests. They need a sample. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I learned something new today. Thank you. I appreciate that. But if you're following the whole trans issue where they're trying to get people to cut things off and go on puberty blockers, well, part of that is there's a very large group of people who are now detransitioning because they realize that they were lied to and coerced into doing something that they should not have done. And one of the biggest advocates for that is a person named Chloe Cole, who is a detransitioner. So if you want to listen to that, Monday, April 25th or April 14th on X is going to be spaces where they're going to be talking about that. So I watch and read about that stuff because I want to be more informed so that I can help kids who are confused and having trouble to understand the ramifications of what they're planning on what they're thinking of that they're going
Brady.
to do to themselves.
I think it was Avita, maybe Thursday. Avita Duffy, she was talking to a trans person. The same deal. She was saying how bad it was and everything. I didn't watch the whole thing. I turned it off as soon as I realized what the hell they were talking about. I was like, well, this don't enrich my life at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see where you're coming from. Yeah.
Animal Farm says, remember to do your taxes if you haven't yet. Yeah, I've got to do I have until June to do the foundation's taxes, so I got to get them done.
I don't have to do taxes. I'm not working.
I'd still file taxes that way if they decide that they're going to send out some kind of stimulus or something. You're eligible for it. That's how they decide that stuff. Usually is if you have to file it, at least file your taxes. So Courage is a Habit posted this. It says, we have to reject inclusive language. If we don't do this, this is what happens. It says, transgender cult language lockdown. Attacks parents. This is Colorado HB 1312. It says, attacks parents, labels parents as abusive but for not affirming their child's gender delusions, and threatens custody loss. Penalizes parents, allows court to penalize parents for misgendering even in public spaces like churches, while targeting charter schools' autonomy on dress code and policies. Forces sterilization and mutilization, pushes experimental treatments like irreversible drugs and surgeries on kids, punishing parents who see this as harm. And compels speech, forces all Colorado businesses to comply with gender ideology, redefines misgendering as discrimination, and exposes them to lawsuits for noncompliance. Yeah. Colorado is actually, I think, worse than California at this point. Jay says I don't need tax money back. I didn't pay into it. Well, at some point you did. Huh. What is this? Wicking cups? Never seen it. I'll have to look it up. I'm not going to try and pretend I know anything about something I don't know. Can't show this because somebody's getting their ass beat. That will get me in trouble for the violence thing on YouTube.
I'm
Break.
going to get rolling. Y'all have a great day.
All right, thanks for
You
hanging out,
too.
Mike. Good seeing you, bud. Be safe
Okay.
and look forward to seeing what you're working on later.
Got it, man. Later.
Take care, bud. So, breaking, Stripe doubles dispute fees to $30. Avoid dispute fees with Charge Blast by blocking 98% of chargebacks from reaching Stripe. Yeah, that sounds like a bunch of shit. That's almost as good as when PayPal was doing their shit of, if you say something we don't like, we can take $2,500 out of your account.
Yep.
I wrote them a nice little letter when I closed out my account and told them to go F themselves. Then I had to open an account for the foundation. That was kind of awkward. But I didn't have a choice. That's the only way to get paid from certain sites.
Yep. Unfortunately. Brady. You're okay, buddy.
Holy
We'll lay
shit.
down after the show.
Doge put contract update. Yesterday, agencies terminated 102 wasteful contracts with a ceiling value of $215 million in savings.
Wow.
So, yeah, I'm all for that.
I just hope I don't lose my counselor as my counselor because I actually like her. And the whole firing deal.
Oh no, I'm sure that's not that. It shouldn't affect the VA like that. Nicole Arbor says, shout out to all the other girls who resisted becoming digital S workers in a time when it's literally celebrated. You did good, kid. Fist bump. I'll agree with that. And I'll repost that. Because yes, any woman who resisted, showing their butthole for money is not completely horrible or anything in that mind,
I got a dirty mind, but I don't want to show it.
Well, dirty mind's a horrible thing to waste, as Dan Quayle would say. Oh, God. I pick on that man way too much, you know?
Yeah,
But it's fun.
it is.
Oh, shit. Wow. Wait till you hear this shit.
I'll be right
I
back.
can't say it on here. I'm gonna post it on Discord. If you're not on the Discord, let me know and I'll send you a text with it in it. But this just blows my ever loving mind.
Sorry, Brady. Put that in there, and I will sharpen those later. Come on, Brady. Ow! Hi,
You alright?
Brady. I'm getting old.
I am old.
Yes, you are, but that's okay.
Let's just say this. New York State bought 247,000 machines, medical devices for use for a certain
Thingy?
um, emergency that happened and only used 3 of them.
Wow.
All that money wasted. Either that or doctors who weren't doing their actual job the correct way. I don't get it. Where are the people who are supposed to be auditing this stuff and making sure that this stuff's not supposed to happen?
They're
Are
getting
they?
paid. That's what they do when they get paid. They aren't like the regular doctors that we had growing up.
Oh, LeBron's a piece of shit. We know this. Drew Hernandez said, "Why did LeBron James skip the white kid?" We know why he skipped the white kid.
He's a racist bastard.
Because he's a piece of shit. But once he comes
Mm-hmm.
out of once you see the white kid has his hand out, LeBron walks right past him, acting like he can't see him, and then fist bumps the black kid up front there. I'm just tired of these fucking celebrities. I really am. Chicago Ray says no kid should want to fist bump that piece of shit. Yeah, I agree. Whiskers. This is my table, sir, not yours. Oh my goodness.
And he's like, "This is my outside, sir, not yours."
Daniel says, remember the Hippocratic Oath? Good times. Yeah, that's not. They've
They
taken
don't use it no more.
they've taken the morals out of medicine. They really have.
Mm-hmm. There it is.
Animal Farm says Obama destroyed that oath. Animal Farm said if they're talking about ours, you were better off not on them. I agree. But I'm not. I don't know if that's all they're talking about, because that's an awful lot of just one thing. I'm sure there's more things involved in there. Let's see. What the hell is Eric Holder saying?
Some bullshit about being
Go ahead.
racist. Just saying some bullshit about being racist.
Whether they can stay, whether they should leave.
All right, Elmo. Elmo says he's gonna go eat. Enjoy
Later.
dinner. Tell the wife we said hello. And be safe. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. We appreciate you, bud. It says here, Adam Carolla says we need to stand and fight and stand for democracy, but not stand for tyranny. And it says former AG Eric Holder on MSNBC. This was remarkably similar to kind of what happened in Europe in the 30s.
What?
You are such a fucking moron. This is nothing like what happened in the 40s, in the 30s. Oh my god.
That's what they do. They race bait.
Catholics are on track to outnumber Anglicans for the first time since Henry VIII. Okie dokie. Gunther Eagleman says, if you don't support what Doge is doing, we can't be friends. Okay.
I'm down with that.
Let's see. Easily 1,000 Years for Me. It's my favorite Kiss song. The riffs, ace, the bass line, the beat, totally different than standard Kiss songs. Used to be great live, standard between the drum solo and Paul's stage banter. With the exception of Kiss in Time and Let Me Know, they've shown. Hold on, I lost my place. They've all become standards in the live sets. You know, I've got to be honest. My favorite Kiss song is actually not one of their like hard-hitting rock songs, right? It's actually a song called Beth. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
No.
But Kiss actually has a live orchestra playing when they do the song. It's absolutely beautiful song. So if you get a chance, I'd check it out. Jay says, what are the idiots going to complain about when it's not Trump? It'll still be Trump.
I just farted.
Thanks for sharing.
Sorry.
Whee!
Whoops.
You sound kind of surprised that you're still like in orbit. You're not in orbit or something. You're like, damn it. I'm still stuck here. Hi, my Callie. Here you go. Thunderhawk says, hope everyone has a beautiful weekend filled with peace, joy, hope, and love. And he has a picture of the lake with mountains in the background, and it says, cast your burdens upon the Lord, and he will sustain you. He will never allow the righteous to be shaken. Psalms 55, verse 22.
Nice.
Yeah, I
get Brady,
a good.
You okay, Bubba?
I get a very good blend of information on X. Jay says, "Sorry, I farted," in quotes. Let's see. Jack Pasovic put, why is this the policy of the U.S. Naval Academy? Emil Kierkegaard posted, U.S. Naval Academy, quote, a white applicant with a 5%
Chris.
chance. Yes, ma'am?
Need to interrupt you on this one. Caitlin needs another one of her oxys.
Okay. I'll head in a minute. Jay says, wait a minute, is that a baby? Whee! So, according to this, it says U.S. Naval Academy, quote, a white applicant with a 5% chance of admission would have a 50% chance if evaluated as black, and more than 70% of blacks black admits would not have been admitted under a race-neutral system. Whites, the most systemically discriminated against race. That's interesting, isn't it? Well,
Hey
I hate
Jay,
to do this. Go ahead.
I was gonna say after a live show, can you take a minute to talk with me or have a nice little chat? Nothing serious, just bullshit. Mm. Um, you might have to watch Austin Powers now.
Oh, yeah?
That's what he said.
I can make that happen later. If that's what you want to watch tonight.
I don't care.
Tesla dude posted a challenge coin, it looks like. It says Gulf War veteran across the top. It's got a flag with a bald eagle in the middle carrying the flag. And then it's got the United States Army across the bottom. And it's got a cyber truck on the left side and a tank on the right side. So I guess he was a tanker.
Nice.
That's cool. He said you can call him anytime.
Okie doke.
So
But I
on
will
that
let
note,
you go so you can get Caitlin's her meds.
yeah, I'm gonna go in and get her meds and get supper started. So hey, thanks for
Alrighty.
hanging out, everybody. I appreciate you. Hopefully you had a good time. And yeah, I will see you on Discord here in a little bit. Y'all be safe and take
Later.
care. Peace,
Peace.
y'all. Thanks again.